no more. And I wanted to enter College of Arts. And the entrance exam was, we had to do a portraiture of a live person.
Okay.
And that was too challenging for a growing up school girl. So, you can enter that college right after 10th or 12th.
Okay.
So it was too much for me. Though I'm good at it, I know that I make a lot of mistakes. I'm never happy with my pictures. So my mom found him and she said, why don't you get trained? So from 9th standard, I got a proper training from Chakrapani Chetiyar master. It was very tough, very challenging. It pushed me to the limits of my capability. And he was the old school Coimbatore School of Arts trained. So because of that traditional way that he had learned, he taught me about everything that he knew of what an artist should know. And he also encouraged me to be creative more than what he had taught, to bring out the originality in me. So that was my master.
Wow. And like how you said, spirituality inspires your work. So maybe I can put it into like painting is your meditation.
Yeah, very true, very true.
So it's your relaxing time.
Yes,
that you
yes,
do it.
yes.
So ma'am, you tell that nature inspires you a lot. So you use a mix of colorful hues and all of this. And so how do you do that exactly? How do you feel like nature is talking to you and this is what you have to do?
See, certain children are born as a dreamer, okay? Irrelevant of where we live, I used to dream of lakes, ponds, beautiful temples, palaces. Love all that dreamy stuff, no? Everything. So naturally you're drawn to that stuff. That's one of the reasons I put water all around my house.
Yeah.
So I think loving nature, being spiritual, is partly inborn and partly the way you're brought up, the way you're taught, the ideals that temples people take you to, your parents take you to, the stories they tell you, everything becomes you. And loving nature is part of all of us. Some of us are so much of a dreamer that we dream about living with nature, being in nature. So when you have the skill to put it into art, be it a classical dance or a visual art like what I'm doing, naturally it seeps into whatever you're doing. You cannot part one from the other. You know, it becomes part of your personality. Okay.
And now you're a trained Bharatanatyam dancer. So artist and dancer, does it go hand in hand?
Yes.
And does it influence you?
Yes, very much so, very much. Because the emotions we try to emote in dance, I unconsciously or consciously, I try to see that in my pictures also. So I'm not satisfied. See, in dancing, you can express yourself through your face, through your hands. But in art, you have to bring out the picture to say what you want to say. So unless, say, take for this, unless I got the romance that I was thinking that they would be feeling in that picture. I couldn't stop myself. I had to work very hard for that. And once that expression comes or whatever I want to say, I don't overdo the painting, I stop there. Because my main goal was to bring out that particular expression, that particular romance or the love or whatever was in the air. So till then I work. And your basic nature, your classically trained nature, and what you want to say in art, if you have the skill to bring it out, everything goes hand in hand. You cannot take wrong from that.
Okay. And now, like you use a mixture of things like pencils, watercolors, oil pastels. Does it depend on your painting that you're thinking about, or it's just like you think that this is the best for portraying out your painting the best way, or you have a particular process like you do it from this to this?
Yeah, as you see, some pictures are very nice in colors. Some of them come out very beautifully with pencil shading, pen and ink, and other medium. Like for instance, if you're doing sculptures, you don't want to do something with sculptures. However, the best medium is pen and ink or pencil shading, and you'll be bringing out the beauty of it in full blossom only in those shades, not with colors.
And ma'am, obviously as an artist, you must have something in your mind like before going to the canvas. So, like, has your painting surprised you? Like, you thought of something and when it came out, it was even more beautiful than you thought?
Sometimes yes. As we go about, sometimes we change even the theme. Like for instance, that I started as Ardhanari, and as I was doing, I thought enough was enough. He already portrays the yin and yang or the polarities exactly with the colors itself. So this painting was a surprise to me.
Okay. Now, ma'am, can you describe any of your paintings to our viewers? Like, was this painting or this painting? Any of your paintings?
Yeah, everything. I'm in love with all my paintings, and that particular Krishna, my son was my inspiration. He's a professional flute artist, and because actually I made him learn flute because I am in love with Krishna. So he was my inspiration. He posed for it actually.
Okay.
So that is it.
And now we also train students across various age groups. So, like how you said, you are an artist who trains others artists. You don't have that student-teacher relationship,
Yes.
and that thinking is a very great thing. So, how do you portray that in your children, and how do they bring out that?
I feel all of us are artists. We all love to sing, dance, and draw. All of us, whether we have the skill or not, we all want to sing, we all want to dance also, move our body. We do it either in secret, or we do it with others, or we get ourselves trained properly. I want to share that with everybody. That is one of the reasons classical dance also I try to teach everybody of all age groups, irrelevant of their body condition. Any part of your body is working, that's enough for me, I can train you. The same way, any child given to me, whether they don't know how to draw, not even draw a line, I can train them into a great artist. I have the confidence in me because the love that we have to express ourselves through anything is there in all of us. So for me, since I know only this two art of dance and drawing, I want to share that and bring out that from first, because that outflow of creating something beautiful out of your own nature and that is something I love, and I want all of them to feel that.
That's such a beautiful thought, ma'am. I feel that this young generation needs to know like how your art becomes the way of what you want to tell when you lose words. So that's a very great thing. And it's been truly inspiring to dive into your artistic journey today, and we have learned a lot, like being a painter, being an imagination, how you get it through arts, and it's been truly inspiring, ma'am. And before we wrap up, any one message that you want to give it to our viewers?
Enjoy life, be creative, no matter whatever you have, be creative and love what you do.
Your journey of putting emotions into paintings is truly fascinating, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming into our show. It was a pleasure having you here. Thank you, viewers, for watching this segment. Stay tuned for more segments. Until next time, this is Geetha Jain signing off. Back to the studio.